Hello, I'm Lena, and I want to thank you for joining me for this short practice today. We're going through a sequence of movements called Ashtanga Danda, and we might add on to a little bit in the middle and then come back to a resting position. So this is again great if you've just got up in the morning or you feel a little bit like movement in the evening before you go to bed, or when you just don't have that much time to practice. So I invite you to come to the back of your mat into a kneeling position, and then placing your left hand in your lap, your right hand on top, connecting your thumbs. And I invite you to close your eyes here and taking a moment to settle into your breath. Taking a moment to slow down, letting everything that has happened so far, just let that be now. And also everything that is yet to come. And then you find yourself in this moment, kneeling on your mat, with all the sensations in your body. And the more you slow down, the more the thoughts fade, the more you notice your breath. Slowly flowing in and out. And I invite you to really keep this awareness of your breath throughout our practice, trying to not just link every movement to the breath, but let every movement be initiated by the breath. We're going through the sequence together, so I will guide you through it. The first one will take a bit slower, and then we'll pick up a little bit of speed when we find the flow here. So with your next inhale, gently blinking your eyes open. Wonderful. And then just finding length in your spine as you exhale. With your next inhale, breathing your arms up above your head. Maybe the palms come together. With the exhale, folding yourself forward into a child's pose. Because we're slowing it down, we're going to stay here for a few breaths first. So just resting here. Feeling the breath traveling down to the back of the spine. And then with your next inhale, I invite you to separate your hands now. So stretching them out in front of you, palms connecting to the ground, and the fingertips gently pulling towards you, arms are shoulder width apart. With your next inhale, we're going to lift the head off the ground, coming into kneeling, into a cow shape. That means we can drop the belly already and pull the chest forwards. Good. With the exhale, rounding our spine into a cat shape. So see if you can see your belly button. Nice. And then with your next inhale, tucking your toes and lifting yourself up into a plank pose, keeping your head long, spine is long. With the next exhale that you're feeling, you're slowly and gently lowering your knees down to the ground, bending the elbows backwards, chest and chin comes to the ground. And then with your inhale, release your toes, like a little caterpillar rolling onto your belly. Push the pubic bone into the ground, shoulder blades back and down, lifting the chest up. Maybe just a baby cobra here if you're not warmed up yet. And then with your next exhale, push the ground away, tuck your toes, and then lifting your bottom up towards the sky, coming into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good. Push the ground away with those hands. Reach that bottom up towards the sky. Maybe rotate your shoulder blades gently towards your face. If it feels really tight here, just bending alternate knees, kind of walking on the spot here a little bit. And then eventually finding stillness, reaching up with that bottom, gazing towards your knees, making sure your heels are behind your ankles. Finding strength here, nice. When you're ready, with your next inhale, rolling over the toes, slowly landing your knees back down to the ground. Release the toes, and with the exhale, coming back into that child's pose, forehead resting on the ground. So that was one round. We're going to do it again now. Maybe we can pick up a bit of speed. So each movement, being either an inhale or an exhale. So with your next inhale, rolling yourself onto your knees, you can drop the belly already as you're coming forward. Chest pulled forward, gaze forward, shoulder blades together. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing at your belly button. Inhale, tucking your toes, lifting the knees, coming into a really strong plank pose here. With the exhale, dropping your knees to the ground, elbows bent backwards, chest and chin to the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, release the toes, roll yourself onto your belly, Bhujangasana, baby cobra, full cobra if you want to lift high already. With the exhale, tucking your toes, fly yourself up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay just for one breath again. We're just trying to find more length in the spine here, pushing the ground away, gazing at your knees. And with your next inhale, slowly roll over the toes, landing the knees to the ground. And then with the exhale, coming back into that child's pose. Good, stay here, rest. If at any point you need a little bit longer to rest, stay in this child's pose. If you're happy to move a little bit faster, then we're going to do 3 rounds now, continuously, like a little loop. So if you're ready to join me, then with the next inhale, bring yourself onto your knees, drop your belly down, chest comes forward. With the exhale, rounding the spine, gaze at the belly button. With the inhale, coming into a plank pose. With the exhale, knees land, chest and chin to the ground. With the inhale, bringing yourself into Bhujangasana, Cobra. With the exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. With the inhale, coming back onto the knees. And then with the exhale, back into your child's pose. Moving again. Inhale, pull yourself forward, belly down, chest forward. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing at the belly button. Inhale, tucking the toes, coming into that plank pose. Exhale, knees come down, chest and chin comes down to the ground. And then with the inhale, coming into your cobra. With the exhale, into your downward facing dog. With the inhale, the knees land. And with the exhale, we're back in our child's pose. Last round here. Inhale, pulling forward, belly down, chest forward. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing at the belly button. Inhale, tuck the toes, come into your plank pose. And exhale, knees come down, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, rolling onto the belly, shoulders back and away. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, knees land to the ground. And exhale, coming back into Balasana, into our child's pose. Stay for a breath or two. And then if you've had enough for today, you can stop here. Or if you want to add on a little bit more with me, then we're going to do another round with the modification. So if you're joining me, then inhale, coming onto the knees, dropping the belly, chest reaches forward. With the exhale, gazing at the belly button. Good. Inhale, coming into your plank pose. Nice. With the exhale, knees come down, chest and chin to the ground. With the inhale, rolling onto your belly. Good. But this time, bringing your hands as wide as the mat off the mat even, onto your fingertips, resting your forehead on the ground. And then as you inhale, pushing the pubic bone into the ground, lifting your chest up, rolling your shoulders back, undulating cobra. Exhale, rolling forwards, finding length in the spine, bringing the forehead down again. Inhale to open. Exhale, rolling forwards and down. And one more time. Inhale to open, lifting up, take the gaze forward, maybe lift a little bit higher. And then with the exhale, forwards and down again. Good. Take your hands, make a little stack in front of your forehead, resting your forehead on the back of the hands. And just letting the heartbeat settle down again. One more breath here to slow down the heartbeat. And then with your next inhale, lifting your head back off the ground again. Swim the hands underneath the shoulder blades. Good. So we're going back into our downward facing dog now. So push the ground away, tuck the toes, fly your bottom up towards the sky. Good. With your next inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And then with the exhale, stepping your right foot between the hands. Or if it doesn't quite want to land, just wriggle it forward. Bringing your left knee down to the ground. And then with the inhale, breathing your arms up, coming into a low lunge. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into the front knee. Pushing your pubic bone forward and reaching your hands up. Maybe even slightly towards the back of the room, taking your gaze upwards. One inhale here. And then with the next exhale, bringing the hands to the heart center, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, twisting yourself away. Good. Gazing over the right shoulder, shoulders still away from the ears. Staying with your breath. And then as you inhale, bring yourself back up to center. With the exhale, folding forwards, hand frame the front foot. Inhale, lift the back knee off the ground and breathe that right leg back up towards the sky. Switching over, exhale, right foot comes down. Inhale, left leg breathes up towards the sky. Exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands, help it forward if it didn't want to land there. Exhale, right knee comes down to the ground. Finding stability, inhale, breathing up, coming into that low lunge once again on the other side. Dropping into the front knee. Good. Finding length here, push the pubic bone forward. Reach the hands up, maybe even slightly behind you, gazing up towards the ceiling. Nice. Inhale to prepare. With the exhale, hands come to the heart center, right elbow, left knee this time. Twisting yourself in the other direction, gazing over the left shoulder. Stay for breath. Good. And then with your next inhale, breathe yourself back up to center, reaching those hands up. With the exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot. Inhale, lifting the back knee off the ground, and at the same time, breathe the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, landing left foot next to the right. Inhale, one, lengthen the spine. Exhale here. Inhale, dropping your knees down to the ground. And with the exhale, coming back into a child's pose, resting your forehead. If at any point your child's pose doesn't feel nice with narrow legs, you can always bring the legs wider. And then resting your forehead on the ground. Settling down. Allowing the breath to slow down again. And then for 3 breaths, I invite you to make a humming sound with me and just notice how it vibrates through the body, through the head. So taking a deep inhale now. Humming. Breathing in. Exhale, humming. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, humming. Resting for a moment in the stillness. With your next inhale, I invite you to slowly lifting your head up again, walking the hands towards your knees, coming back into that kneeling position. placing your left hand in your lap, your right hand over the top, thumbs connected, closing your eyes. And just spending a moment with yourself. Maybe noticing the shift in energy in your body. And maybe a moment of, gratitude and a sense of achievement that you've come to your mat and you've spent time for yourself, and that you are establishing a routine for yourself. And I invite you to blink your eyes open again, and thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you've shifted some energies and you feel a little bit different now, and I'll see you next time. See you soon. Bye.